Not since Christopher Cross battled it out with Air Supply in the blood-drenched early 80s has there been a rivalry as heated as the one in which our first guest tonight is currently engaged. His brand new album, Graduation, came out on Tuesday and has already sold 437,000 units on the first day alone. Please say hello to President Bush's least favorite rapper, Kanye West. Quite a week for you, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, according to and it hasn't all been added up because you have the whole week, but you may be responsible for 50 Cent's early retirement.
I never wanted 50 to retire, you know. I never wanted him to say that, and, you know. I even thought about campaigning like against my album to keep him like rapping because I love 50 so much, you know. I'm a fan of 50, and you know, it's tragic, you know. But I guess you win some, you lose some, you know.
But now he has to retire. I mean, if he went and he said, "I'm going to retire if I get outsold by Kanye West," and then he does, well, unless he demands a recount or something, he's got to retire. It's the law.
Yeah. I don't know. When he said, I think that might have just been entertainment, or he didn't realize that I made the best album of my life, or, you know, or he didn't realize, like, the way Stronger connects with people, because, you know, you see the charts and you see, okay, Stronger is #1 on iTunes and it's a #1 song, but the thing is, my music comes from pain, and it comes from ups and downs, and God sends me through these things so I can make music to help other people. You know, like a girl came to me like 2 weeks ago. She said her mother had passed away earlier this summer, and she didn't realize that that song would help her like that. Just that message that don't kill me can only make me stronger. But, you know, I care. I get emotional. Everything is important to me. You know, it's serious. That's the reason why my music sounds like I care more than anyone else. Not more than everybody else's out. But it's a reason, I think, that my album has sold the most albums since my last album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on, let me get a pencil.
Yeah.
Because I'm confused.
Yeah.
I know, but you, and by the way, the album is a fantastic album. It really is. And it really is a fantastic album. It's one of those, the first time you listen to it, you know, and I'm sure it's going to be a huge seller like your other albums. So what are you so down for? You really seem upset. You seem like almost like you're ready to check into your grandmother's house and make a bunch of crazy videos on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a video quite like that.
You should be happy right now. You should be. There should be no sadness or no. I mean, are you like that where you focus on the, even if 99% of the things go right, you focus on that 1%?
Well, I try to. Yeah, it's definitely beautiful, but I'm just a little upset because it's like it's so many people at MTV that I love. Like Dave was always a friend of mine. It's so many people at that network, and we grew up together, kind of. And I just feel like it's just like in the movies when you just feel like betrayed. It's like I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to be at war with MTV and everything. But I just feel. I really feel betrayed, and I'm down about that, because I'm down because it's like I want to celebrate with them. I want them to come back and be like, Kanye sold 1 million the first week and blah, 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 blah. And now it's like they're doing stuff where they're going to the website and trying to print up everything negative about me. So it just hurts that, you know, it's like one of those things where, you know, if you make it to the championship and it's that one dude you went the whole season with and now they can't celebrate, and like so while you're popping champagne, you're like, man, I wish they could be a part of this celebration with me. And, I mean, it's a good week, though. I mean, it's a bad week for that other guy, but it's a good...
Actually, you know what? It's a great week for 50 Cent because he sold a ton of records, too. He just didn't sell 2 tons of records like you did. I mean, he sold a lot of records this week. And he was here, and he said he did a song with you, which I thought is interesting because, I mean, you guys, you know, you have this big feud going on, and then you guys were working together on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, it was never a feud. Hip-hop is always fueled by, like, competition.
I know hip-hop. You don't have to tell me.
Okay, well, it's always a competition, and I think like a lot of people were surprised that I stepped up to the plate to even compete with 50 because he's such a, you know, a menacing force in the game. Like, he's actually ended people's careers before. So I think a lot of people were on my side, like on some Rocky Balboa type stuff, just for me basically just getting in the ring. Because, you know, every time 50 gets on the radio, every time he gets on TV, he's just going to say anything. You know what I'm saying? I was already, like, preparing my family. I'm, like, telling my girl, like, baby, just brace yourself. If he goes off the deep... Yeah, because you never know. But I think that the fight has been pretty fair, and he's been a great sport about it. And everything we've done, you know, has just been, you know, entertainment, you know. And we showed that hip-hop could come back and, like, really sell records with good music, but everything. So, you know, it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take a break. We're going to talk more of Kanye West. Graduation is CD. It's in store. You probably have it already, but if you don't, pick it up. We're right back. Hey, we're back. Kanye West is here. This is a new CD. It's called Graduation. The art is beautiful on this thing all throughout. Who's the artist that did this?
Yeah, I know. Takashi Murakami is well known for the rainbow Louis Vuitton print, most bootlegged, the cherries, but he's on a level like with Damien Hirst and Jeff Koons, one of the foremost pop artists out right now. Like, one of his paintings that's like 5 by 5 can go for up to $1 million, and we really wanted to make this a real like art piece. That's how we ended up getting the same date as 52, because the art was taking extra long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. And what you there are teddy bears on all of your albums. Why so many teddy bears?
I just always loved teddy bears when I was a little kid. Everything is a piece of my childhood. I always loved Japanese animation, so, you know, you see Stronger is a piece of that. You know, it's getting to have everything that you wanted that you couldn't afford. Like, a lot people usually have cars because they can't afford all those cars. So when we went to Prague, I couldn't afford like the statues, and plus they wouldn't let you take them. So
oh, really? Yeah.
I was able to have a piece of them in the video. So,
Did you have to buy them from the museums?
I knew I couldn't afford it. I'm just a rapper, man.
Now, speaking of things that, you know, being able to get things that you want, I would imagine that pretty much anybody you call and ask to work with you says, yeah, I'd love to do that. And, I mean, does anybody ever say no?
No?
No, I wouldn't think that. But some of the songs that you sample, it boggles my mind because, I mean, you got Michael Jackson on there, and that makes sense, and you've got Steely Dan, which is odd. Someone Saved My Life Tonight, Elton John. But how does, like, Mountain, a song by Mountain, which is a pretty obscure rock band from the 70s, how do they wind up on your album?
I go to Amoeba down the street or something and just get a bunch of CDs and just listen and just vibe out. You know, I have a good ear, you know, and I just...
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Who haven't you worked with that you would like to work with?
Nobody, not really. I really like working on my own stuff, you know, because I can push myself.
Right.
You know, I will not piss myself off. Everybody else is just gonna be like, what do you mean by that? You know, because I'll come down on myself. I'll be like, you know, at the end, you know, around November, I was like swimming in whack juice. Like, you would bring up my name and people would usually say something negative. You know, he's an or, he's so arrogant, all these different things they say. And I had to, you know, fight that. And I made music to kind of fight that. I kind of felt like Kobe. It's like if Kobe just hit so much, if Kobe had won, it's like at the end of the day, you can't say anything. Like I said, you can't tell them nothing. So this album is like if the Lakers had won the championship. And it's like, okay, Kobe.
All right, well, there you go. I know maybe that's your perception, but my perception here is rarely do we have as many people waiting in line to see somebody as we've had for you here.
Well,
people are very excited.
When you read the press,
forget the press. The people are all that matters, right?
Well, it's
true, right?
And that's what I want to say. I want to shout out to the New York Post for giving me a negative write-up, and I want to mention also this 436. This first day, 436,000 first day. Entertainment Weekly for the negative write-up. I just want to say, you don't matter. And nobody's reading it. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you.
Well, that's
you
right.
said the album sucks. Does the album suck? You suck. And I want to shout out to Rolling Stones for doing a great article, and XXL for doing a great article on me. Thank you very much.
Well, there you go. Kanye West, everybody. This is a new album. It's called Graduation. It's in stores now. We're going to hear music from Conway in just a moment. We'll be right back with Jeff Garland. Come on back.